So these microscopic solids or liquid droplets are so small you actually inhale them. PM10 gets into the lungs and the bloodstream, causing heart problems, heart attacks, premature death, and irregular heartbeats. It causes aggravated asthma. Has anybody noticed the number of reported cases of asthma going up? Yeah. Whether it's just that we're better at diagnosing it, I don't know, but it's a problem. It produces reduced visibility. There's smog. And it's not something that happened in the 50s. In cities in this UK, smog is a regular occurrence. It actually affects the nutrient balance in soils. It's in the water. It's what we're drinking, and it contributes to acid rain effects. When we brought out the vehicle, we did not know this, we did not understand it, we didn't even have the equipment to measure the size of particulate, but now it exists. Primary source, the burning of transport fuels or lubricants in engines, tyre brake wear, road dust. Burning of fuels for industrial, commercial, domestic purposes and natural sources. Now, there's an interesting one on here. Desert dust. You know when we get a very, very, very warm spell and it comes up from the Sahara? I assume it comes this far, I'm only joking. If it comes to us, it must come to you. And on the car you get this fine level of dust. Well, that's the stuff. That's a very fine. But that's the sand grain, right? Smaller than that. One of the interesting studies, if, you know when the Americans dropped a couple of bombs on the Japanese and they measured the impact of radiation for years and years and years and years. I watched a program about the Middle East at the moment. And one of the biggest health things that they're starting to monitor will be the impact of the Iraq war and the war that's going on in Syria. Because if you see the photographs of the people rescuing people when the bomb goes off, have you ever noticed how much dust there is that they run through? And what they're actually saying is they have no image at the moment of how much of a health problem this is going to be in the children and the people going forward. Simply a column of tanks going through the desert puts up so much that these people are breathing in that they have the dust storms, but what they're saying is the concrete, which is becoming vaporized into small particles in these cities that are being bombed, is going to cause massive health problems for years to come. But it's going to be a study to what the impact is. It's a bit like the aftermaths of radiation. It's going to be the aftermath of particulate inhalation. We don't know what it is. It's a bit like some of our grandparents worked in asbestos, worked in the coal mines, etc. Nobody knew what that impact was going to be till it happened.